Today at Citi Field, Mets and Phillies, home opener for New York. Jacob deGrom, Aaron Harang are your starters.
Opening day program and scorecard here. Program, scorecard.
After a 3-3 road trip to start the season, the Mets returned home to a sold-out Citi Field to host the Phillies in the home opener. To say there was a buzz around the ballpark would be a major understatement.
We are so excited. I mean, I've been screaming DeGrom-nation in the parking lot since we walked in. I'm optimistic every year, but this year just feels absolutely perfect. It feels like there's going to be so much more this year.
I think, we like some of the players we saw at the end of last year, and it's really going to be something to see them win. They're going to win this year,
We got some pitchers now. We got some good pitchers. That's going to help a lot.
Reminds us of the old days, the Seaver, Koosman, Matlack, days.
I get goosebumps 2 times during the season. One for opening day in New York, and then the postseason, of course. But hopefully they'll have both in New York this year.
Hi, Gary. How are you, Gary? How are you? Good.
Every day is special in baseball, but opening day is more special. It's that sense of anticipation, that sense of possibility. It's that comfort zone. When you go on the road for opening day, it's cool, but it's not home. It's different for the players having their own lockers and their own amenities. It's being back among familiar faces and feeling as though all's right with the world.
Good. Good. Yourself? Doing fine.
Terry, just back on the excitement level of opening day here.
Well, it's great to be back. We've been gone a long time, and it's always fun to play here in New York. Our fan base is terrific, and we're ready to kick it off here at home. We have huge expectations, and we're not afraid of it. We're not afraid to talk about it, talk about winning, because I think the more you talk about it, the more you feel good about the execution side. Thank you, Jay.
Home openers are fun. You want to get out there and put on a good show for the fans. You want to get a win. So I'm sure this is going to be great. Seems like the atmosphere is already building up. There's always that built-up anticipation, and this time's no different.
Just different energy this year. I think a lot of people were expecting good things to happen, and it's just been a culmination of all those feelings and that excitement that we've all felt. For the most part, it's just exciting, feeling like you're back home, somewhere where you belong, and it's just exciting, feeling that energy from the fans.
Definitely feel a different vibe in the locker room, and you can't take anything in this game for granted, but opening day is special. It's a lot of fun. You don't know how many you have.
New York fan base is not stupid, and they knew that the Mets were in a rebuilding mode for several years. And this year, the Mets have raised expectations on themselves. Certainly the best team on the field that they've had in half a decade. Excellent rotation, the offense is better. So the fans are ready to say, okay, we're very excited, and to the team, you'd better meet those expectations by winning.
Real confidence comes from winning. And I think, though, they're in a place where they feel like they've got the tools to actually do that it's not just cheerleading to think that they could have a successful season. When you look around and see the pieces and see the talent they've assembled, it's not that hard to see them having a successful season.
It's a confluence of a lot of things coming together where they saw from some of the young kids last year that they were now establishing themselves as legitimate major league players. That, coupled with the return of Harvey, I think has the fans very excited.
Number 33, pitcher Matt Harvey.
While the excitement around Citi Field was evident, a few of the newest Mets tried their best to soak in the moment of their first game in front of their loyal supporters.
I'm excited. I know they're excited to see us and see the product that we're able to put on the field, and hopefully today we're able to go out and give them a good show.
Batting in the cleanup spot and playing left field, number 23, Michael Kadire.
Yeah, obviously very excited. First home opener for me. Can't really describe what the feeling's like. It'll be interesting to see what it's like with everybody in the ballpark.
Number 36, pitcher Sean Gilmartin.
You know, you get the chills that go up and down your spine. You know, you try not to get too emotional because you don't really want to be the guy that cries on opening day. We got a great group of guys in the clubhouse there. Everybody can play. We know how to play. We know how to win. And, you know, I think we want to win, which is, you know, everybody wants to win. But you know, I think we're ready to win. I think we're going to have a pretty good year.
Also making his first start in a home opener was 26-year-old Jacob deGrom. With the majority of the attention this season pointed in the direction of Matt Harvey, deGrom has gone somewhat under the radar. But during the home opener, it was the man with the flowing locks who was front and center.
Warming up in the Mets bullpen, the starting pitcher and the 2014 National League Rookie of the Year, number 48, Jacob deGrom.
I think it'll be a feeling that he thought he knew what it was going to be like, but he won't until he gets out there, and that's a good thing. And like I said before, his maturity is off the charts. He'll be nervous at the start. He'll calm down and figure it out. And, you know, after that, he'll execute, which he's always done.
3-2 coming from deGrom, and Revere foul tips it, held by Darnell, and deGrom has a strikeout to start the day.
He's well liked by his teammates. He's a quieter guy. He's not that necessarily Matt Harvey, going to be all around the clubhouse and up in everybody's business and having a real good time. deGrom kind of keeps to himself. He's very entertaining on the mound because, like Harvey, he's aggressive, he's confident, he attacks hitters. And for a young guy, that's not always very common.
It's hard to really get to know Jacob because he's such a laid-back guy. He's a laid-back Florida kid. He has a lot of confidence in himself. There's no question about that. He, I think, has an innate sense of what it takes to be a pitcher on this level and how to work a game.
And deGrom is done after 6 1/3 terrific inning, and he leaves with a shutout intact.
You know, I was looking forward to it ever since they announced it, and I mean, it was a lot of fun. You know, the crowd was great today. To get a win makes it even better.